For both of you guys, are you guys doing anything in particular to stay healthy? Exercising or
I walked
not?
on a treadmill twice because we have a little gym in this house that we're renting. I've never used it until quarantine, so there's that.
I'm still running quite a bit. And I live kind of in a less urban area. It's like pretty quiet neighborhood in Oakland. So I'm able to practice social distancing and still get outside and exercise. So I did like 33 miles last month, and my goal is to go more than 40 this month. And then maybe 50 in May. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm trying to stay. Yeah, I'm definitely like, I feel like that's one of the things that's helping keep us sane over here. And my girlfriend Alyssa and her sister Erica have been my running partners, so it's been good.
Nice.
That's amazing. Okay, so are you the kind of runner that can talk while running? Because I can't do that. I'm also not a runner, but I just find like running
no,
and I watch
we usually all wear headphones. We're all in our own little like bubble,
Okay.
I'm not like trying to like, hey, so how about that press conference today?
Like, shut up, Justin, I'm about to puke.
I know. I don't know how people like. I have a friend who's like a really avid runner, and we'll go to the gym together and we'll be on a treadmill, and she's just having a full conversation while I'm like panting and sweating, and I'm just like having heart palpitations going. I can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I need music when I'm exercising.
Mm-hmm.
That motivator.
Yeah.
So, what's something that you listen to? What kind of music do you typically listen to when you're running?
I do have to say this. Side note, I listened to both of your albums this morning, and I love them both. They're so sick, so amazing. And I have some favorites on there that I'll text you guys about later. But great job. Oh my God, amazing. They're on my like exercise cycle now on Spotify. So thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. No, thank you guys. And then actually, I'm curious. I have a question for both of you about because I have an album that, not to change the topic, I'll get to
change it. You can change the topic, whatever you want.
It's an interesting time like right now for musicians, obviously. And I'm just curious about did a lot of thought go into both of your decisions to release your albums now and not hold back and wait until things started up again? Because I have an album that's nearly completed, and I'm just trying to figure out what to do with it, with the way that the music industry is right now. I would love to share it as soon as possible, but it's a more upbeat album, and I'm like, all right, are people going to be responding to that the same way? Should I wait until the party's back? So I'm just curious what your experiences were.
For me, go ahead.
Sorry, you can go first.
All right. For me, I think my album started rolling out with 2 singles first at the beginning of February or late January. So basically everything got really serious about a week or 2 after that when my tour was starting.
Right.
So I don't think I really could have anticipated it.
Totally.
Yeah. I think the same for me too. I had my first single rolled out last year. So I had 3 singles out before, and there wasn't really a practical way to stop the momentum at that time.
Yeah.
And
in retrospect, do you feel like I feel like music is so important right now for everybody. It's by far it's the number one thing that's allowed us to escape and allowed me to escape. I took a full-on break from everything, from all my production and everything, as soon as this thing really kicked into full gear. And I found that the best part of the day was listening to other people's new music that was released. So I'm wondering, if you could go back, would you change it? Would you still have released it? Do you find that your fan response is really grateful for having that during this time?
I think that the fans are really grateful, and lots of people are listening. There's so much time, an abundance of time right now. The only thing that I find is a bit hard to wrap my head around in terms of like what we typically do with an album release. Is usually you have an album and then you have a tour to support the album.
That's what I was gonna say.
Right.
Yeah. So now we have an album that isn't supported by a tour. So you can see all the artists trying to scramble to find a way to connect with everyone.
Right.
And that
instead
is
of having that week after week like gig schedule where you're getting to share it with your true fans in each city.
100%.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's something that I've thought about a lot. And I hope that you guys just, you know, once everything is resolved, you get to have that, like, you know, just pick up where we left off. Like that would be ideal.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, totally.
Taking bets right now.
I mean,
when
I think people need
back outside.
People need music right now, and I think people would be so happy to get it. And it really just is going to be dependent on if your touring relies on an album to support it, or if not. I mean, I feel like DJ touring specifically, like you could kind of get away with still having like tours without like full.
You do a stream tour.
Like there's I mean there's more like soft ticket rooms when it comes to DJing versus like hard ticket rooms on like band concerts and stuff. For me, it's like I kind of think that I would have preferred to hold back. That way I could hold back the entire tour and not get cut halfway through.
Yeah.
But so it goes.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I appreciate you guys being candid on that. That's cool.
And as far as upbeat music, if that's just one of the deciding factors of, you know, whether or not you should release, I think, you know, upbeat music is great right now. People still need to listen to good music because, you know, people like you're outside running, you still want to listen to tunes to exercise and, you know, have Zoom parties with your friends.
Yeah.